So we have two pages here. Both are associated with Master A, which has this World Boots text on it. Now, unfortunately, it's underneath these images. So the way to get around that is to go into your Layers panel. And I'm going to, at the bottom here, create new layer. I'm just going to zoom out so we can just see this a little bit better. Press down my Alt key or my Option key to zoom out. Now I'm going to click on my image here, and actually I'm going to make sure that it's extended all the way to that bleed line. It's not, I can see that. And I'm just going to make sure that this is, move this over a little bit. I might have just done this improperly. So, because I can see that this is the bottom layer. So there's nothing on this other layer right now. So if I want to drag objects onto other layers, I can do it a bunch of different ways. So I can say, for instance, I want this image to be on a top layer. I can click on it and then click on the little box next to the name of the layer and just drag that up. And you can see the bounding box change color, and it's red now because that's the layer color. So I'll show you that again. So this image has a blue bounding box around it, so we know that it's layer 1. And if I just now click on that little square next to the title for the layer and just drag it up to layer 2, and now the bounding box has changed to red. So, but this World Boots is on the wrong layer. So if I go into Pages and just click on Master and click select that, it is, yeah, it's on. So it's just underneath underneath this text, and I don't want it to be there. So let's try to fix that. So I'm going to drag this back to layer 1, drag this back to layer 1, and I should be able to go Object, Arrange, Send to Back, but it's not allowing me to do that because I guess it's the furthest back piece of information right now, or the furthest back object. So if I go back into my pages and select on this, and I put this into layer 2, will that work? Yeah. So now when I drag this back, yeah, so that works. So what I did, I'll go back and I'll show you. So I had this text in my, I'm selecting it from my master page. I've selected it. I've clicked on my layers, and I've dragged that little box to the second layer. So now when I go back to my pages, that image is underneath, or that text. That's what I want to do. Now if things are on the same layer, so if I have, say, an object over this image, this, say I want to just put another image on top, so File, Place. This is not something you'll do, but just for theory's sake. Oh, that's the wrong image. That's exactly the same image, so that's not a good example. I'm just going to do right-click and Fitting, Fill Frame Proportionately. Now, if, say, I wanted this, for instance, if I wanted this image underneath this image, but they're both on the same layer, I can do a click on the image that I want to go behind the other image and go Object, Arrange, Send to Back. So that will do exactly what I want it to do. I can also then rearrange objects in actual layers. So just use the arrow key here, and I can just physically drag them on top of each other, and that will change the layer order as well. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do paragraph style.